Hey, what's up friends, this is Henry. Just so you know, one of my hobbies is to collect action cameras. And check out what I have in my stock. Well, I can't say that I'm an authority in action cameras, but I gotta tell you that based on a lot of tests and hand-to-hand comparison, I do have some expertise in these cool gadgets. Speaking of action cameras, you probably think of GoPro, which is the most famous but might not be the best choice for everyone. In fact, each of these brands has its unique advantages. So today, I'm going to show you the top 5 GoPro alternatives that have equivalent video quality in 4K shooting and remarkable uniqueness. Check it out.
Number 5. TomTom Bandit 4K Action Camera. This TomTom Bandit looks quite innovative on the design. Press this button while rotating here to take out the battery, and you can directly insert it into your computer to transfer files from the SD card while charging the battery. Pretty convenient, isn't it? TomTom is also equipped with IPX7 waterproof. Comparing to GoPro Hero5, the most distinguished highlight is the built-in motion sensor that allows speed, gravity, heart rate, altitude, and rotational tagging. However, the drawback is that when recording 4K video, the maximum FPS is only 15. So if you're not demanding on 4K shooting, TomTom is recommended. Number 4. Yi4K. Yi4K's design looks similar to GoPro's. There's also an LCD touchscreen on the back, which is really sensitive and smooth. It supports 4K shooting at 30 FPS and 1080p at 120 FPS, 720p at 240 FPS for slow motion recording. Yi4K definitely did a better job in controlling the noise, and video on GoPro Hero5 looks much more blurry. GoPro run out after shooting for 1 hour and 16 minutes. Yi4K has better battery life. However, Yi4K is not water resistant, but you can buy a case if you need to surf or dive. The official price on GoPro official website is $399. Yi4K, the most cost-effective option, has obviously threatened GoPro's market share. Number 3. Olympus TG Tracker. Olympus 4K has the most extraordinary design I've seen in action cameras. Doesn't it look like a gun? According to our test, its stabilization works better than GoPro 5. On GoPro 5, stabilization is not available under 4K shooting, whereas with 5-axis stabilization system, it's available on Olympus 4K shooting. However, the 4K image quality is disappointing. Like, zoom in to 200% on 1080p video, and for slow motion, it supports 1080p at 60 FPS, 720p at 240 FPS. What about the most distinguished highlight? Well, the 204 degrees ultra-wide angle, that's perfect for shooting in broad view like coastline or city landscape. A flappable screen makes it easier to monitor. Besides, there's a flashlight that helps you record video in low light environment. Olympus 4K has waterproof design, stabilization mode, and excellent performance in low temperature. You can transfer media files to PC or your mobile phone with Wi-Fi and visualize your route, altitude, gravity, or temperature. Number 2. Garmin VirB Ultra 30. Coming up are 2 badass players. This Garmin VirB is quite a competitor to GoPro Hero5. Their designs are similar too. Same as GoPro 5, Garmin VirB supports 4K at 30 FPS, 1080p at 120 FPS, 720p at 240 FPS, and even voice control.
Okay Garmin, take a photo. Okay Garmin, start recording. Okay Garmin, stop recording.
The camera is not waterproof, but the accessories include a water-resistant housing. From a personal perspective, Garmin VirB surpasses GoPro 5 in the rotary switch and shutter button that are much more convenient. In addition, the rotary locking mechanism makes it much easier to maneuver on or off accessories. This can be inspiring to GoPro. VirB Ultra 30 has sensors for GPS, gravity, and direction, while GoPro has only one GPS sensor. so it seems extreme sport fans would prefer Garmin VirB. Number 1. Sony FDR X3000. Sony FDR X3000 is the world's first action cam from a major manufacturer to include optical image stabilization, much more advanced than GoPro 5's electronic stabilization. Let's look at the comparison test. Sony FDR X3000 allows you to use stabilization even in 4K shooting. It also supports 3 times digital zoom. With Sony's world-class expertise in graphics, Sony FDR X3000 has excellent image quality and keeps more details of motion than GoPro 5. With IP68 waterproof, you can record down to 60 meters or 197 feet underwater, where it can even perform autofocus and white balance adjusting. And for slow motion, it supports 1080p at 120 fps, 720p at 240 fps,
So, for professional action cam users, I would highly recommend this one. Alright, so these are my review on top 5 GoPro alternatives. I do feel that GoPro's position on the market is strongly challenged by them. Sony has an advantage in image quality. Garmin is better in interactive experience and info tagging. And the most cost-effective option here, E4K, has obviously threatened GoPro's market share. So, when choosing action cameras, there are more options out there on the market based on different aspects you look for. Hope this video brings you a better idea and helps you with your decision. If your friends are looking for action cameras, you share this video with them too. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you around.